It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, it really does. And remember, Mike, the only...
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from SoFi. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Off play action. It's Stafford. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Winston will work out of the pistol. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second base. A second down throw for Jameis. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's complete. Kylen Granson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Open man, right side. He's got him. And he is taken down. A big... They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The motion man is Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He's got his tight end, Granson. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. A run up the middle with Bigsby. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. From the gun, Winston. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott. Move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Go, come on, man. Pick it
So
up.
after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw is Stafford. It's caught. It's the tight end, Higbee.
To the middle, let's go.
They're trying to use that size to push
Here we
forward,
go.
but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He goes, set. Ready, hot.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, L.A. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Eagles offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. That's down the field and taken in by Granson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready. Flip, flip, flip.
Winston to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Shipley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down. We'll go play action. It's Winston. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Wait.
Watkins motioning over. Winston to throw. He gets this complete to Granson. And he will get into the end zone. Highland Granson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Here's a third down and 4. Play action now for Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first and 10, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Sonic.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
A second down throw for Winston. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now Winston. That's complete to Watkins. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw, Winston. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action, Winston. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. On play action, it's Stafford. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's 2nd and 9. Watkins motioning over. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Ready. 50-50.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. They get 15 on that game. First down, L.A.
Set.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. To the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as... So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Out of the gun. They're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Now they'll pitch it out here. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. They'll go. Winston. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Set to go now on first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On the ground, this is Williams. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Will they bring the heat for fourth and 6? They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one. Big touchdown gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a second and 6. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good... force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun, Winston. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Stafford now on second down. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Off play action. It's Stafford. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. Stafford. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Rams use final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Back to throw is Stafford. He gets this to the veteran tight end, Higbee.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
That's that fucking all Madden bullshit.
The Rams first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long. Stafford. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down one. Will they go for 2 and the win? The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
They catch every pass in all Madden. Fucking hard to pass or run against. Hard to stop. They catch everything. Break all the tackles, catch every pass. Normally I would love to kick it off first, but fucking
Four quarters could not
they're
determine a
overpowered
winner.
in all
We
men.
get back underway here in overtime. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing, Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They run over center with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and long. Now a first throw here in overtime. Nakua snags it over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's
Thank
covering
God I had to
fourth down.
get lucky there. I had to get one good
It's one of those plays
down
that when
on
the ball
defense
carrier watches this back
to
in the
set
film
that
room
up.
tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And a nice run there on first
I can't
down,
believe I even
and
got
a
that run off
setting up
on
second
all
and
men.
2.
Fuck.
Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. Once again, it's Bigsby. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Tight end going in motion here. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
Nah,
And the
come on.
defense has it.
If it is that all Madden bullshit, I'm telling
Just
you.
goes back to the fundamentals of
Seriously? What?
carry the ball.
Oh, come on.
And now,
Thank you.
since we are in overtime,
Fuck, dude.
all
That's a
penalties
late
come
fucking fumble.
from the replay officials. So, we
I
will
was up
get
28
another look at this
to
one.
14 and I turned on all Madden. I was playing all pro. I turned on all Madden. Fucking off on throws. Stop you on runs. They catch every fucking pass. They have all day to throw in the pocket.
Overturned, they say the
Fucking
down.
ridiculous. Passes that would never be caught were caught. Twice they scored a touchdown because the ball went through my defensive player's hands for an interception. Would have been an interception to seal the game twice.
A second down throw for Winston.
Drops
This
too.
one's gonna wind up incomplete.
Drops.
That's
More
what
drops by players who normally drop the ball.
can't find the handle, and it's gonna lead to a third down. Winston will work out of a pistol.
Thank God. Oh my God. Even that's not a gimme. I'm thinking that ball's probably going to be way incomplete, like thrown, even though I make the pass every single time. Right, all Madden, they just fuck you up for whatever reason. All Pro, I was up 28-14. Turned on all Madden. Fuck, I haven't even got a first down. Look at that. And now here we have the glitch where after every single pass, after every single play, there's like a zoom in glitch every time. I ain't settling for no field goal here in all Madden. I don't even know how the fuck that is. I'm not doing that. I'm going for it if I don't make it.
Throwing, Jameis. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
You know, overtime rules, you know, it's like playoff overtime rules, sudden death. I'll just let this clock run out right now. Switch on the other side of the field. Shit. Forgot to take my sleeping pill. Fuck. Forgot to take my sleeping pill. Be a little cheap with it to win the game here because they're fucking in all Madden.
The motion man is Johnson.
Damn.
On
So we
first
got
down,
him.
it's Winston. The open man is the tight end Granson.
Look at that. Look at that bullshit. I'm telling you, that shit happens in all Madden. Every single time I'm getting out of bounds. What happens? I'm contacted, then I'm hit with a hit stick. That shit happens. That type of shit happens in all Madden. Like, it's not enough. No, no. Dude, I wouldn't even kick a field goal on the 1 yard line right now in all Madden. I wouldn't even do that in all Pro. Watch some ridiculous shit here. Tipped at the line or something. Oh, come on. Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Bro, you still want me to take a field goal? I'll go with my best run. Let's go with my best run to win the game here. Fucking, where is it? The running back direct snap glitch. There. To win the game. That should be a fumble. Fuck it. Fucking all Madden here. So, doesn't really matter. True clock don't matter. Fucking conservative. That's the thing. I mean, if I have it on aggressively, I'm gonna get a penalty, and there's no chance that I'm scoring right here. Conservative. Yeah. Come on. Give me what I want. Oh, that's easy. I would go to a regular run right now. That's easy. Oh, dude, that's what I said. I would go to a regular run right now. Shit, I'll go. Give me that same look. Okay. Fuck, the backside pursuit may not be good here. What I say? Backside pursuit. Fuck, give me. This is that all Madden bullshit. They catch every pass. I drop every pass. I'm off on passes. It's ridiculous. All Madden is fucking ridiculous. Man.
That's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
I wouldn't be shocked if I got a pick six. Look at this bullcrap. Look at that. Look at that bullcrap. It's still risky going for a fucking field goal here. Ridiculous. Even from right here, literally right in front of me. I will literally get the lowest amount of kick power to make this fucking accurate right here. As soon as I get kick power, boom, I'm letting it go. Because I am terrible at kicking. because you do at this point,
This one, he's
no
got
win,
it.
obviously. Got it. Better.
This kick is good. He got it.
Fucking
It took
21 to 7,
overtime,
21 to
but they
14.
will walk off the
Turn
field
on all
with
Madden
victory.
and
So it's a win here
barely
for
got
the
like a first
Eagles.
down. Barely got a few first downs.
Close-fought
Like
game.
the
They
next,
were able to get
the
themselves
last
into field goal
quarter of the
range
game.
here in OT.
Fourth quarter.
Final kick shall for the
Fucking
uprights
crazy.
to finally close out this
You
victory.
gotta see the bullshit that I had to go through in this game. Once I turned on, once I turned on fucking, oh my god, once I turned on all Madden, they were catching these ridiculous passes, 2 passes that could have been intercepted. Like, I go and replay, and it's literally inside my defender's hands and inside their offensive player's hands. Like 2 passes for a touchdown. And then they had like all day to throw on a 4th and long, like 4th and fucking 15, like 3rd and long, 4th and long, all day to throw. And then, so I'm trying to cover shit with my user, and I'm like, okay, everything's covered. I'm gonna come down and use a rush with like a line with that linebacker or safety that I usered, because everything looked like it was covered, right? And then that's when they got that pass off to the running back, like 5 yards away from the end zone, 5 to 7 yards away from the end zone, and that bullshit where it should have been an interception. It was in both of our hands. It was in my defensive player's hands, and it was in their running back's hands, and they got it, and they ran in for a touchdown. Like, holy shit. That's some bullshit.